Tonight, Coin 6 is learning ShotSpotter, that's the controversial gunshot detection technology company, now under investigation for potential lobbying in violations.
And all this as Portland considers using that program in a pilot program. Joelle Jones has been digging deeper into this. She joins us live with more on this. What did you discover here, Joelle?
Well, Jeff, I asked the mayor's office what they plan to do if ShotSpotter wins this ongoing bid for their pilot program, and then the auditor's office finds there was a violation. While the mayor's office tells me they are looking into this, they have not yet answered that question. Today, officials confirmed the Portland City Auditor is now investigating ShotSpotter for potentially violating city lobbying codes. The company claims their gunshot detection tool uses microphones on light posts to alert officers to the location of gunfire. They are one of 4 companies now hoping to win a contract with the city for a new pilot program slated to start in March. And while we still don't know if there were any violations, PDX Privacy Director Chris Bushick tells us, based on what she's seen, she's glad the auditor is looking into this before a contract is awarded.
We had seen reports and public records showing that ShotSpotter employees were working closely with the police and the community oversight group, trying to get a contract with the city. And we do have concerns that the process was not transparent.
Bushick says her organization is concerned about always-on microphones being placed in neighborhoods and what that data collection means for residents' privacy. Those concerns, as well as equity questions, are shared by Freedom to Thrive community organizer Ajay Amechi, who says she fears whatever gunshot detection technology the city pilots will be disproportionately placed in communities of color.
Black people and brown people, immigrants have been surveilled with whatever technology was the technology at the time. So in slavery days, Black people were required to carry a lantern at night because that was the technology at the time, to be seen at all times. And so, knowing that technology is always being adapted to surveil the people that are most marginalized.
And while the city declined to comment further, according to the request for proposal, the city says in part, the technology must be suited to implementation in a data-driven and transparent approach to mitigate gun violence. The city goes on to say it wants to ensure that any technology and the data it collects are obtained constitutionally and with respect for privacy rights.
Our organization is concerned about privacy and government transparency, and there may not have been full transparency in this process. And assuming that was not the case, then what happens moving forward? Say ShotSpotter gets the contract and then the auditor later finds that they did violate lobbying rules. What happens then?
But this is not the first time ShotSpotter has been accused of violating lobby codes to help secure a contract. Public record shows the company was penalized in 2019 by the City of Oakland's Public Ethics Commission after they found ShotSpotter violated both their Lobbyist Registration Act and the Oakland Campaign Finance Reform Act. In that case, the company pled no contest and agreed to pay a fine of $5,000.
A fine of $5,000 on equipment that could potentially cost millions is the cost of doing business.
Because it's really not fair to the people whose lives have been lost, and it's really not fair to the people that have been suffering in the violence here, that their pain is used for political points to enrich a private corporation that is not necessarily going to make our streets any safer.
And while the mayor's office says they are also looking into possible violations, ShotSpotter tells Coin they have yet to hear from the city on this, saying, quote, "While we have been made aware of the situation through the media, at this time we have yet to be notified through official city channels, so we cannot comment." Now, if you are looking to weigh in on this topic, PSEP is hosting a town hall on gunshot detection systems like ShotSpotter. That's coming up on March 1st. We have details on that event and how to participate linked for you at coin.com. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.